Okay, welcome to our first episode of Sisterhood and Sanity. We are going to be talking about that sisterly bond, the loud laughs that we share, and the unfiltered and unofficial therapy that happens between our conversations. I'm Jessie. I'm 30 years old. I'm a mother of two beautiful daughters, married for 8 years, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 25. I have one daughter, Blakely. I'm married to Andrew. I'm sure all of you know Andrew Ireland. Um, so we're just going to be breaking it down about our relationships and um, different aspects of motherhood and all the things that come with it.
Yes. So, just to get started here, we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves, kind of like our personality, just to kind of connect you guys that don't know us personally. So, again, I already said my name was Jessie, but I am very reserved, laid back, quiet. I do have a voice if you push me to it, but I have many thoughts. I just am really chill.
I'm Grace. I'm definitely probably more outgoing of the three of us.
Yes.
Jackie probably falls smack dab in the middle.
She can be both sides.
Yeah. But I'm definitely very loud and have trouble keeping my mouth shut. So that's way different between the two of us. But I feel like it always works out because we equal each other out.
Yes.
Um, um
So today, you'll see just kind of how like our podcast is going to go. Obviously, we're working through some kinks, but the reason behind this podcast is to just be open and real, and not only just talk about our lives, but we feel like we can connect with a lot of mothers out there, working moms, stay-at-home moms, um, those that are in a sisterhood, those that have sisters, and we know that through life you have all these challenges that come through, and talking with each other, we knew that out there was a community that we could reach out to.
yeah, so I just have always felt what do I want to say? Like a gravitational pull towards like motherhood, all things that it offers. I've worked, I've stayed at home, um, and I mean, I can see both sides of everything. But I do feel like, we need this like motherhood relationship too. Um, and it's helped us, I feel like, as sisters become super close because we want our kids to be close too.
Yeah, so we hope that through this podcast, with each episode, you'll be able to gain knowledge on friendships, relationships, motherhood, and just know that you do have a safe space, and maybe some of our mom fails and life adventures you can connect with, and it'll help you. So,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I want to add on that like I love like the picture perfect mother like Instagram life. That is not real. I mean, there's no way it's real. So I guess like that's part of my reasoning too is that like let's cut the bull crap. Let's be so freaking for real. Um that yes, motherhood is I love being a mom, but there are times when it's literally like you have to laugh or you'll cry.
yes. So, we also have seen like an uprising of mothers, speaking out, hey, you need to follow me if you're my friend that says I hate everybody. Today, that is totally something that we feel like, oh my gosh, yes, we connect, but we're not seeing that necessarily on a podcast, maybe. And maybe there are, but for us, it's something that we hope is an outlet, not just to us, but to others.
Yeah, I would agree.
So each week, hopefully, we are going to be giving you a reality check. So something that we've went through this week, or that week, and hopefully that will give you a little laugh and an inkling into our lives that we have on a daily basis.
Yeah, so I mean, I just want to get straight into it.
Yeah.
So, I feel like in the like community of being a mom, navigating like your friendships is going to be extremely difficult. People who you thought were your friends may or may not be your friends. Especially when you become a first time mom, you're gonna lose like
Mm-hmm.
everyone.
Yes. Yes.
So, I guess that is just kind of like a topic I wanted to bring up that I've been dealing with this week is just like, um, I just feel like I have really high expectations for my friends, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like to have those expectations because that's what I put into my friendships. So, um, but that's what I've been struggling with is like, how do you go about like your friendships and setting those expectations and you know when your like expectations aren't met, like what do you even go like what do you do from there, I guess.
Yeah, I think growing up as you get older, you have this idea in your head of, this is my friend group, these are my friends. But as you get older, you see that the friendships you thought were there aren't anymore. And that's due to changes in life and what you're going through, what they're going through. Maybe they're dragged to a different state. Maybe they become a mom and they're too busy. And so we see a change in those friendships. And I think it makes me think of the five love languages,
Mhm.
because a lot of times in our friendships, it's the same way as with our husbands, right? Like they have a different love language probably than we do. And so, same thing with your friends. And you also just learn as you get older, like blood is thicker than water. Like I will always
100%.
have my sisters ride or die 24/7, no matter what. Even if we're not getting along, I know at the end of the day, if I need somebody, I have my sisters.
Yeah, so I feel like that's just kind of like where I've been at headspace wise. I'm definitely like taking a break from like social media and um like I don't know, like getting that kind of a perspective, I guess, of just like, okay, what is real? Like what of my feelings is real and what is it because I'm like on social media and I'm scrolling and I'm seeing this and I'm seeing that. So I guess just like taking that break, checking myself and being like, okay, is this really how you feel? Or are you just getting on social media and you're seeing these other people and then you're wondering like, oh, why wasn't I invited? Or you know what I mean? So, um, but then I've come to the realization that like I will be okay. I have my sister, so I will be okay. And like at the end of the day, I mean, we've had conversations about friendships before, and Jessica's always said like you do not need them. Like if they are not showing up for you in the ways that you deserve to be showed up for, then like it's fine because you have your sisters no matter what. So, um, yeah, I guess we're just like I'm really decompressing that, and going on vacation this week's definitely going to help with that too. So,
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. But I think that some of you, when you get onto this podcast, if you do, if you know me, I have not had social media for a very long time. And just this last 6 months, I would say, or more, I decided to hop back on. For me, I needed that detox. I didn't really feel the need or the urge to be on social media due to my life at that point. But now I'm coming back into myself, I feel like.
hmm
My kids are getting older, and so it's time for me again. And
yeah,
so
Jesse
now,
was lost in the hood of motherhood.
exactly. So this is my time. And I think being back on social media, you definitely see those people that post like everything's perfect. And maybe it's something that you are like, why didn't I do that? Or why don't I handle things like that? Why do I get angry at my child instead of being a gentle parent?
hmm
You know, and understanding that that is okay.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
way that you react is
everybody
okay.
is so different, and like I will never understand like why people have the aesthetic of like an Instagram account needs to be aesthetically pleasing. It will never happen for me. But like I see you when with your aesthetically pleasing Instagram account, and that's not me. I'm posting the real, the ugly, the raw truth. Like I do not care.
Yeah, girl, I have stuff from like 2013 that I'm like, why in the world is that still on there? You know?
Yeah.
And it, again, it's a different part of your life. Did you get pushed? Was it paused
Yes.
the whole time?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, guys, so
This is
this
like
is Rough
real,
Raw. This is the
real.
first episode. So, again, working out the kinks.
We just need
Um,
to stop fidgeting with these freaking mics. I don't know if anyone has any freaking recommendations, but I tried to put it like on my shirt and it sounded like,
muffled.
yeah,
Yeah, so again, we're just getting started. This is going to be raw, real, and hopefully you guys can connect.
relate. We're
So,
relatable.
so next episode, we're going to be talking about the mom guilt. I think we just talked about relationships just a little bit, and we'll hop back into relationships. But understanding mom guilt, what that feels like, how to handle that. If you guys have any stories you would like to share, you can like and follow. Our page is at Sisterhood and Sanity. It's all uppercase. We have
Yeah,
it.
it's on YouTube, and then we're on Spotify, but we have to upload this, I think, for us to like actually show up from like my understanding of it. So as soon as this gets uploaded, then you should see us on Spotify. Um this episode I would say is going to be a little bit shorter than like our average episode because it's just introducing, we're trying to work out the kinks and what we need to improve on, and we're just getting used to everything. So, but I would say like next episode we really dive deep into
Mom guilt.
mom guilt.
Mom guilt. And if there's anything else you want us to touch on as far as that goes, make sure, again, you send a
Yeah, you
message.
can direct message. I mean, me, I can look at my like Facebook DMs, I can look at Instagram, um, and you can shoot me a message. I would love to get at least one funny story about your child or like something you've done as a mother that like is hilarious. If you want to send those to either Jesse's email, my DMs, you can send it to Jesse's DMs if she'll look.
Yes, if I remember to
Yeah,
look,
if she
because
remembers.
again, I've been away from social media forever, so I'm still, I'm not young, but I'm not old. Still trying to navigate how to get to the DMs. So,
Yeah, so just send us that. I would love to close our next episode with like the funniest mom story.
do
Um,
you have one for this week?
I mean, I just literally think about that time when Owen was a baby, and it was when Jackie and Justin were still living in Avon. And um Jackie woke up. So like backstory, Owen was like the best baby ever. Like literally the kid did no wrong.
Yeah,
Um
he's been the favorite for a very long time.
yeah, I think
Mhm.
for all of us
Yes.
because he was the first.
Yes.
But anyways, so I mean, he really was a good baby though, I would say. I mean, Blake was okay, but like Owen was way better than Blake, I would say. But Jackie woke up and she was like, "It smells in here." And Owen hadn't taken, so like Jackie let Owen sleep with her, which no shame, whatever you got to do, I
Exactly.
guess.
Yep.
Um Owen had taken off his diaper and had played in his poop. And if you know Jackie, she can sleep through a freaking tornado. And he literally had poop all over him. It was all over, like,
The pack and play?
no, it was he was in bed with
Oh,
her
okay.
and smeared it like on her face. It was all over the door handle, like
Lovely.
disgusting.
Yum.
But that is probably one of my favorite stories only because I just think of Baby O and he literally looked like a boob off of Home with shit all over it. I don't know why.
That is hilarious. I guess like my mom fail, I feel like for this week, that comes to mind is I don't know how old your kids are, but my oldest is gonna be 6 at the end of August and she thinks she's like 6 going on 16. So she
God
thinks
love her.
yeah, so she thinks that she can start to drive the golf cart. And
Oh no.
for me, absolutely not. I mean, it's not even my golf cart.
Yeah.
So it's my in laws, and I did not want a scratch on it. So we are driving to my in laws from our new house, and she's mad because she can't drive. She decides to hit the knob from going forward to reverse while I'm going forward, and it literally jerks us. So me and my 2 kids go whoop, and about hit the windshield. And I am livid because for one, I'm so glad they didn't fly out, but two, like that I just got whiplash. Like so my instant
Not only
reaction,
did you,
they did
they
too.
did too.
And so my instant reaction as a mom, I probably should have been like, "Are you okay?" But I was mad, so I said, "What are you doing, you idiot?" And my oldest daughter, she remembers everything to a T
Literally.
and will not let you
Not let
forget
it
it.
go.
Yeah.
Ever.
So after that was said,
Oh my
she
god.
kept saying, "Mom, I can't believe you called me an idiot. You don't call your kids an idiot." And I was like, "I'm sorry. I didn't even know I did it. It
Yeah,
was
because
like
you're just in
gut
such like
reaction." Yeah, I was like, "Oh my
I mean, there's
gosh."
worse things that you could have called her.
Yeah.
Let's be so freaking for
Yes, that's
real.
very and that's what I was like, "I'm sorry, Quinlan." But then I'm
I've said worse. 100% I've said worse.
yeah. But that's my mom fail for the week because she has
That
not
just
let me
makes
live
me
it
think
down.
though of the jerking when Blake was on the four-wheeler and
In the
with
garage.
yeah,
Yes.
she was like stuck on the lip like going into the garage and she had like it's just like a like the wheels are literally plastic on the four-wheeler and they're like stuck on the lip, the front ones, and the back ones are just spinning, spinning, spinning. And so Owen like pushes her so that way she goes forward. Well, apparently she did not want to go forward. She just wanted to do a burnout. I don't know. So she hits it's just like a battery operated one. She hits the reverse and starts flying backwards. And then she is
Freaking out.
trying to yeah, she's screaming. And then she's trying to figure out get it to stop, and I'm like, dude, just take your foot off the freaking pedal. She hits it again and flies forward. Dude, I swear, these kids like
Nuts.
and they
Wild.
try more to die than to stay alive.
Exactly. But hey, they're
I
still
mean,
here.
yeah, they've made it this far, so
Yeah.
that's a good sign, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I think this is where we
Say
end
see
for
you freaking later.
yeah, see you for today.
And you'll have to send us your funniest mom moment, whether it's a fail, whether it's something your child did. I have to know. So send them to me and we're going to pick at least one for next week that we'll share.
Yep.
So thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye.